Kendrick Lamar is an American rapper. Regarded as one of the greatest rappers of all time, he was awarded the 2018 Pulitzer Prize for Music, becoming the first musician outside of the classical and jazz genres to receive the honor. Born June 17, 1987, age 37 years, Compton, California, United States. Record labels: PG Lang, Top Dog Entertainment, see more. Full name: Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Height: 1.65 meters. Partner: Whitney Alford. 2015. Kendrick Lamar net worth $140 million. Personal life: Lamar began dating his fiancée Whitney Alford when they were in high school. Lamar announced his engagement to Alford in April 2015. They welcomed their first child, Uzi, on July 26, 2019. The couple used the cover art for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers to announce the birth of their son, Enoch, in 2022. Lamar is a teetotaler and lives a drug-free lifestyle. In an October 2012 interview, he stated that he once tried marijuana, but the blunt had been laced with PCP, and he has not used any drugs since. In an interview with Stars, Lamar stated he asked to play a drug abuser on the TV series Power, saying, "It's just a character that I know so well just growing up in Compton. You grow this type of love for them, in this weird kind of way. You don't want to see nothing happen to them, but he's dangerous." Early life: Kendrick Lamar Duckworth was born on June 17, 1987, in Compton, California. He is the first child of former gang hustler Kenny Duckworth and hairdresser Paula Oliver. Both of his parents are African Americans from the South Side of Chicago. When they were teenagers, they relocated to Compton in 1984, due to his father's affiliation with the Gangster Disciples. Lamar was named after singer-songwriter Eddie Kendricks of The Temptations. He was an only child until the age of 7 and was described as a loner by his mother. Eventually, his parents had his 2 younger brothers and younger sister, businesswoman Kayla Sawyer, née Duckworth. His cousins include basketball player Nick Young and rapper Baby Keem. Lamar and his family lived in Section 8 housing, were reliant on welfare and food stamps, and experienced homelessness. Although he is not a member of a particular gang, he grew up with close affiliates of the West Side Pirates. Despite suffering hardships, Lamar remembered having good memories of his childhood that sparked his interest in hip-hop music, such as sneaking into his parents' house parties. He was raised secular, although he occasionally attended church services and was taught the Bible by his grandmother. He felt spiritually unsatisfied as a child due to the empty and one-sided nature of the sermons. After hearing a recording of his voice for the first time, Lamar became interested in rapping. He was introduced to police brutality after experiencing the first day of the 1992 Los Angeles riots. When he was 5 years old, he witnessed a murder for the first time while sitting outside of his apartment unit, as a teenage drug dealer was killed in a drive-by shooting. "It done something to me right then and there," Lamar later admitted to NPR Music. "It let me know that this is not only something that I'm looking at, but it's something that maybe I have to get used to." His parents nicknamed him Man due to his precocious behavior, although he confessed it put a stigma on the idea of me reacting as a kid sometimes. I would hurt myself and they would expect me not to cry. In school, Lamar was a quiet and observant student who excelled academically and had a noticeable stutter. His first-grade teacher at Robert E. McNair Elementary School encouraged him to become a writer after she heard him correctly use the word audacity. As a 7th-grade student at Vanguard Learning Center, Lamar was introduced to poetry by his English teacher, Regis Inga. Inga integrated the literary form into his curriculum as a response to the growing racial tensions amongst his students. Through its connection to hip-hop, Lamar studied rhymes, metaphors, and double entendres, which made him fall in love with songwriting. You can put all your feelings down on a sheet of paper, and they'd make sense to you. I liked that. Instead of completing assignments for other classes, Lamar would scribe lyrics in his notebooks. His initial writing was entirely profane, but it helped him manage his psychological trauma and depression, which he struggled with during his adolescence. Inga played a vital role in his intellectual growth, often criticizing his lexicon and suggesting prompts to strengthen his prose. Lamar later attended Centennial High School. He was enrolled in summer school during the 10th grade, which he dreaded because it forced him to be embroiled in a gang war. Despite his efforts to avoid them, Lamar soon became heavily involved with Compton's hedonistic gang culture, which led to numerous health scares and encounters with the police. He distanced himself from the lifestyle following an intervention staged by his father. When he was 16, Lamar was baptized and converted to Christianity following the death of a friend. He graduated from high school in 2005 as a straight-A student. He considered studying psychology and astronomy in college, but suspended his academic pursuits to focus on his music career. 2003 to 2008. Beginnings. During high school, Lamar adopted the stage name Cade and began freestyling and battle rapping at school. His performances caught the attention of fellow student Dave Free, who traveled from Inglewood to watch him rap. They quickly formed a friendship over their love of hip-hop and the television sitcom Martin. They recorded music together at Free's makeshift garage studio and at his older brother's Hyde Park apartment. Lamar's earliest performances were held at a superhood comedy club and behind a tattoo parlor. Free was his hype man during that time, while his older brother was his manager and disc jockey. Lamar recorded 5 mixtapes throughout the 2000s. His first, Youngest Head Nigga in Charge, Hub City Threat, Minor of the Year, was released on April 15, 2003, through Concrete Jungle Music. The mixtapes primarily consisted of freestyles over the production of popular hip-hop songs.